And y'all, I really do. I wish everyone the best of luck and happiness and prosperity in your reselling. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Daphne. Today's video is going to be a requested video by a lady named Miss Helen Keflu. Shout out to that lovely lady. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Today's video is going to be 5 tips that I have for resellers just starting out. I want y'all to take everything that I say with a grain of salt. These are just personal tips of mine and things that I felt that I should have known before starting out. When I first started out, I don't think that they had as much, help and helpful videos out as they do now. And they probably did. I just wasn't really searching for them. So given that you are on this video right now, or even on YouTube searching for them, you are already 10 steps in the right direction. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So my first tip, you guys, is to choose your niche. And usually I would advise against this as a reseller, and I would probably be going against pretty much anybody or most resellers. But usually I would tell people not to choose a niche, because I just feel like as a reseller, we look for things that we see we can make a profit off of and sell them. So it's like, why box yourself up? You are missing out on money. But as starting out as a reseller, I would advise that you choose a niche. Reason being, so that you don't get bored in what you're doing, lose focus, lose track, and then give up and quit. So it's best that you find something that you are interested in and source those items and sell them, so that it keeps you going, keep you motivated. If you're not interested in what you're selling, you're most likely going to give up and stop. Number 2 is to start small and budget. I advise that you determine how much it is that you have to invest into your resale business. Once you determine how much you have to invest into your resale business, you can then figure out what avenue of reselling you want to take. So for instance, if you have no money at all, then you would start out by selling things around your home, maybe going online and searching marketplaces like Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and many other places, y'all, where people are listing things for free, listing that they have curbside pickup, and they're just putting things on the street to get them out of their house. And this is not to say that these things are not worth anything. The person that's for they just want it out their house. They're not looking to get any money out of it. So this is a great place to start to build some income for your business. If you have anywhere from maybe like anything up to like $100, $200, you can start in places like thrift stores, garage sales, purchasing wholesale lots. And I don't mean buying wholesale, I mean wholesale lots as like clothing liquidations, like people who are just boxing clothing up or boxing things up, putting stuff in a lot and trying to get rid of it that way. You can start there, but be a little careful with those wholesale lots, because if people are selling things in a lot, then they are getting rid of it for a reason. So make sure you are actually reading the descriptions on those carefully, and you are still doing your research and searching comps to make sure that you can profit on those items. If you have anywhere from, I don't know, 500, I would say at least 500 or more, then you can start with down the avenue of maybe flipping liquidation pallets, buying wholesale. Most people on Amazon, they buy wholesale, and most of them do. They buy wholesale and sell their items there, or even on eBay. You can buy your products wholesale and then resell them. You can flip storage units. Y'all, the reselling business is endless in so many ways. That's business in period. Is buying something low and then selling it high. So it just really depends on how much you have to invest into yourself. Keep your business income separate from your personal income. So for example, if you invest $50 into yourself, take that $50, buy yourself some inventory, flip that inventory, and let's say you make, after all your fees are paid and you are completely clean, and you come back with $400 profit. Pay yourself back the $50 as if it was a loan. You now have $450. I would put half of that into your business account and then take the other half and then reinvest it, and then keep doing it until you build income for your business. And then you'll be able to go down, you know, buy bigger and make bigger profits, and then just go down other avenues of reselling. And one more thing I wanted to say is, you know, I'm pretty sure if you're like searching and reselling videos now, you're probably following a lot of resellers. You might be following a lot of large resellers, and, you know, people just doing their thing and posting that they're, you know, making all these sales and money, y'all. But don't get too overly excited. We do not know how much they actually spend or how much they actually make on the things that they're selling. You might see people say, oh, I made $100,000 in a year, but how much did they really make? When you subtract fees and cost of goods and all that, those beautiful numbers that you have to take out of the money that you're bringing in, how much are they really making, y'all? Don't get too overly excited. Not to say that they aren't successful, but it takes a lot to get there. So that's leading into my step number 3. Stay consistent. If you stay consistent with what you're doing, you can get to where they're at too. But most people that you're probably seeing that has all this success in reselling, most likely they do have somebody helping them, or they've been doing it for a while. Like, you can get there, but you have to put in the work. Reselling is not easy. Having your own business, period, is not easy, because you're not just playing one role. When you work a 9 to 5, you have a specific job to do. When you have your own business, you're doing everything: the bookkeeping, the shipping, sourcing your products, listing them. You're doing everything. So it's not easy, and that is something to take in. When looking to do this. I don't know if you're just looking to resell as a part-time job to bring in extra income, or if you're looking to replace your 9 to 5. But just know that, just notate that you are going to be taking on many roles, not just one. But it is really worth it, especially when you're doing something that you really enjoy. So it might be best to maybe create a schedule for yourself. So get a planner, create you a checklist on a daily basis or something like that, to make sure that you are actually meeting your daily goals, your weekly goals, your monthly goals for yourself. And it's easy to stay consistent when you create a schedule or a checklist or some type of log of things that you need to get done for yourself. So make sure that you're staying consistent. The money is going to keep going in. You're building some income for yourself, and then you'll be able to grow from there. But y'all, don't give up on yourself. Just keep going. So going into my 4th tip is to stay organized from day one, y'all. Stay organized from day one. So whether you want to store your inventory on shelves or in bins like this, make sure that you are staying organized, because it is so easy to get your inventory out of whack, y'all. Y'all gonna see, once the sourcing is the easiest part, is the best part of reselling. So you think you have 5-10 items, and a few days later you end up with 100. Stay organized from day one, because the last thing you want to do is not be able to locate something, have to cancel the order, you ship out the wrong item to somebody, get a bad review because you wasn't organized from day one. So even if you have 5 or 10 pieces, figure out a system that'll work for you, whether you organize by jeans and tops, or just a number or letter inventory system. Just make sure that you're numbering your stuff and are labeling your bins, or creating some type of system that'll work for you to keep your inventory organized. And my last tip, to treat your resale business like a business from day one. So make sure that you are keeping track of everything that you are spending. Keep track of everything that's coming in. Keep track of everything that's going out. because the last thing you want to be doing is paying a bunch of taxes come tax time because you have nothing to write off because you didn't keep track of anything. So anything that you are doing or spending that is related to your business, if you have to get up and drive to the post office every day, keep track of your mileage. If you have to rent cars, take trips, you have a car note, your cell phone, your electricity, y'all, all that's a write-off. Keep track of all your expenses. If you are out and you shop a lot, a retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, thrift stores, whatever it is, make sure that you are getting receipts and you are scanning them in, making copies of them, storing them. Make sure that you're keeping track of all your expenses, guys. Treat this like a business from day one. No matter if you are looking to do this as a part-time job or if you're looking to replace your 9-to-5, because you don't really know how much you're going to make. Although you're supposed to claim all income that comes in, but if you do make a certain amount, these sites will, or I know eBay will, Amazon will, they will send this to they will send your income to the IRS if you do make over a certain amount. So just make sure that you're playing it safe and keeping track of your expenses. That's really the biggest 5 tips that I have for yourself to give new resellers. I'm telling you this because it is going to be work, but I know you can do it. You can do it. You just have to pull out that inner strength that we all have. You have to pull it out because you don't necessarily need that when you're working 9-to-5, but when you're really trying to accomplish something for yourself, like building your own business, you're going to need that strength that's within you. So search deep down, find that strength and keep pushing. And yeah, that's it, y'all. So I really wish everyone the best of luck. And if you ever have any questions for me, please drop them down in the description below. I also left my contact information in the description. Don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram. And y'all, I will see y'all in my next video. I really hope that this was helpful to someone. And like I said, these are just personal tips of mine. You know, you might get more advice with someone else. So please continue to do more research and, you know, just get advice from as many resellers as possible. And again, I really hope that this was helpful to you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.